Hi guys, welcome to Huddle Adventures. I'm Eddie, and today I have some breaking news for you. Yesterday, Carnival Cruise Line announced that they are canceling the next 2 sailings of the Carnival Horizon due to technical issues reaching maximum speed. So essentially, they're going to cancel the December 5th 6-day sailing, which is, I believe, a Western Caribbean itinerary, and the December 11th 8-day sailing, which is a Southern Caribbean itinerary. Now, we're familiar with both of these itineraries because we have the Horizon booked at the end of January. So we're taking very close interest in this situation. Reaching max speed has been an issue with several of the Carnival ships over the years. Okay, and it all goes back to the propulsion system used that is causing these issues. Carnival is using an Azipod propulsion system on their Vista class ships and on several of their other ships. The first time they've had an issue with this propulsion system with reaching maximum speed and other issues was with the Paradise all the way back in 2000. They had to cancel some itineraries, dry dock the Paradise, and make repairs. I believe in 2013, they had the Azipod problem again with the Legend, and they had to dry dock that and repair it. And most recently, the Vista was dry docked, like portable dry dock, guys. They did it off the coast of Jamaica. They brought in like a freighter that's designed to lift these huge cruise ships out of the water so they can make the repairs to the propulsion unit. Now, the propulsion unit / system is obviously under the ship. You can't fix it, while the ship's in water. Now, we have experience with this top speed, maximum speed issue because it's been ongoing with the Panorama since the relaunch post-COVID. And those of you guys that follow us know that we were on the Panorama in October on a 7-day Mexican Riviera cruise. And they switched the order of the itinerary due to the Panorama struggling to reach maximum speed. So they just reversed the order. Now, they can get away with the Panorama not reaching max speed and still make all the stops at the ports because the distance isn't super long compared to what the Horizon has to do. The Horizon is going out of Miami, and it's a Southern Caribbean cruise, and they're also doing a Western Caribbean cruise, so it's a longer trip, which requires them being at maximum speed to make all the stops. Currently, from what I understand, there is a cruise out at sea right now on the Horizon, and they skipped 2 of the ports. They're giving the guests onboard credit, I think $100 each, and then 25% credit towards a future cruise. And basically, I think they're keeping them at sea for 2 to 3 extra days to get back to port on time. The people that are having their cruises canceled, the guests that were booked for the December 5th and December 11th sailings on the Horizon are being issued 100% refund. If they pay for the cruise with onboard credit, they're getting all the onboard credit return for future cruise. In addition to being fully refunded, they're going to get 100% cruise credit towards a future cruise. And the way I read it was basically whatever they paid for the Horizon cruise, they're going to get that in credit, equal amount towards a future cruise to be booked within, I think, the next 12 months or so. You'll have to check into all that, guys. Don't take my word on it. I'm going by memory. Now, the Azipod system is designed by a company out of Sweden called ABB. It's like an electrical conglomerate, a big company. And the reason the cruise ships like this system is because it makes the ships more maneuverable and better efficiency with fuel. Okay, so I've read anywhere between 10 and 20% more efficient when it's working right. And it just makes it easier to maneuver like around docks and tight areas like that. Carnival is not the only cruise line that has had an issue with Azipod propulsion units. I can't tell you exactly if that's the problem with the Horizon, but judging by the fact that the Vista had to go into dry dock in 2019 for 17 days to have this issue repaired, and the Vista had 4 bearings. All 4 bearings were replaced on the system when they dry docked it. It just goes to, figure that the Horizon's probably got the same issue. And the good news is they fixed it in 17 days in 2019. And from spending the last 25 plus years in the skilled trades and doing repair work on complicated equipment, once you do it one time, you learn, and so the next time you do it, you can usually get it done quicker. Okay, so I feel confident that they should be able to get this resolved in 2 weeks' time. So hopefully everybody gets to return to sailing. Our condolences to you guys that had the Horizon booked and now it's canceled. It really sucks, but these things are unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen when you're dealing with massive machinery and the elements and viruses and everything that's going on in the world right now. So with that said, Laura and I are looking at possible contingency plans in the event that our Horizon cruise is canceled. There's a couple different routes we can take. The Mardi Gras has a back-to-back out of Port Canaveral, so we would have to change our airfare from Miami to Orlando, which we believe we should be able to pull that off with American Airlines without a problem. Then we'd also have to book a hotel in Port Canaveral versus, the one in Miami. We'd have to cancel that one. So we'd have to do that to make it work. But the days all line up together. So it's the same exact dates. Instead of a 8-day, 6-day, it's 2 7-days. So that's an option. There's also the option of doing something with the Freedom out of Miami, which sails 1 day later on everything, which would create kind of a wrinkle. I mean, we could fly into Miami and stay in Miami an extra night. We could change our flight 1 day later coming in and 1 day later coming back. So it's either, we would definitely have to change the flight coming back because we'll be getting back a day later. We come back on Sunday versus come back on Saturday. So we're looking at all of our options, guys. We're hoping it doesn't come to that. But if it does, then we'll adjust. You have to be flexible, and you just got to roll with it, man. Make the changes as they come up. And one other thing I did mention, that other cruise lines have had this issue. I know Norwegian is one of the cruise lines that's had that issue. I think they had it with the Pride of America ship, which we are booked to go on in Hawaii in 2024, January. Excited about that. They had a similar problem. There's been other cruise lines with this similar problem, and so it's nothing unusual. It's not a Carnival thing. It's these cruise lines, they outsource the building of these ships. Obviously, the guy serving you your 12-hour French toast isn't working on designing the cruise ship. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching our video. I want to thank you for subscribing to the channel. Those of you that have not subscribed yet, if you could please subscribe, we'd appreciate it. Hit that notification bell, and we'll try to keep you up to date on everything we're doing and everything in the cruise world, big breaking news. I thought I would come in and do more of a technical angle on this and give you my take, as a layman, a guy that works with his hands, and try to break it down into, easy to understand language, I guess. So with that said, guys, thanks again, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.